and Commander Jesse.
Yeah. Yeah, and I talked to James a little bit about Commander Jesse just before I got off the mic, of course. James and David are our California experts, and they announced before they took their break that this is a NorCal-SoCal matchup. So Commander Jesse is a player that's been coming into his own a lot recently. He's a very, very strong Dawson player. He had a big win at the end of the last season of Wednesday Night Fights. So he's been really, really trying to climb the top and make it over that rung into like an A-level player.
And of course, Fox Julio Fuentes has been doing his gravity chamber training as well. He was part of the Trinity that made their pilgrimage, Street Fighter Holy Pilgrimage to the Mecca, all the way to Japan for Japan Cup a couple of weeks ago. And so they definitely came back with that Super Saiyan tactics. I want to see how he's going to employ that here back on native soil in America.
In the name of Ken's father, in the name of Ken's son, and in the name of Ken himself, we got Julio.
Is he the only part of the Trinity here, or have they formed?
I have not seen either of the others.
The trifecta can definitely wreak some damage as a team, but here in Street Fighter V land, it is going to be a solo battle all by himself now. Is Julio to fend for himself, to defend the pride of SoCal.
You talked about those cat and mouse matchups. We got another one right here. Julio is going to want to chase down that Dawson, not let Commander Jesse have any room to breathe, any room to work.
That sweep?
Yeah, that's official. Sweeping the limb from full screen. Some of that OG Dawson tactics still viable in Street Fighter V. Julio got Commander Jesse in the corner. The pressure is strong. Julio just drops it a little bit, and Commander Jesse's just clamoring for a way out. Finds it via the V-trigger, but the exit wasn't safe, so he's forced to stick here. Counter hit from Julio. Somebody stop him.
What are these sweeps from full screen away to point blank? I thought you couldn't play footsies in this game, and here it is, Julio just spitting in the face of all that theory.
Thought she couldn't anti-air that Ken EX Tatsu, but Commander Jesse was ready.
That preemptive jumping fierce, interesting stuff. Commander Jesse just going all over across the screen. How will Julio pursuit?
Commander Jesse really seems like he's trying to now match Julio's pace, but Julio is revving it up again, pushing him to the corner, and Commander Jesse has to figure, how am I going to get out of here?
Julio abusing that jumping medium Tatsu. That is probably the best version they can use. As you saw that the Dalsum anti-air low strong just missed completely. So changing up the hurt box a little on his way down and changing up the variable arcs that Ken can approach from the sky.
Finally slowing things down, Commander Jesse maintaining the neutral game just a little bit. Nice reaction to the fireball there, of course. Threading the needle. Finds his way in, the double, but he went for the grab. He didn't have confidence in the double mix-up. Jump back strong is good for Commander Jesse. Maintains the spacing and the stand forward kick to take the round.
Super high level of evasion from Commander Jesse. Just a slippery fish. We haven't seen this many teleports, even from the local hero,
Get back down
Arturo. Very interesting style being played here. One more Shoryuken for the Repa. Overhead. Oh my goodness, is big trouble. Okay, gets a back throw, and that's going to save him. Give him some breathing room and let that stun deteriorate.
Gotta be careful with that stand roundhouse or stand heavy punch from Dalsum. Julio's already shown that he can sweep it. Now they're playing around it, and Commander Jesse is trying to alternate the timing on it just a little bit. Julio doesn't want to commit. Ooh!
Ran straight into that carpet. Now he has relinquished the life lead. Julio still burning.
A lot more confidence coming out from Commander Jesse. Walk back, crouch heavy, counter hit is good.
The staggers. You can just imagine that fault line in between these two players dividing that glorious state of California. This is for all the pride and the marbles.
The loser's half of the stage just floats off into the Pacific Ocean. Julio right into Commander Jesse's face again. It's just, hey, Dalsum, do you want to go shopping? Because I'm trying to make this a mauling. straight mauling in the corner. Nice slide to get himself out of the corner.
Did he cross him up with that very low carpet? Nice. Okay.
Don't think he wanted that. Don't think he wanted that action.
Tatsu, Juggo, Shoryuken, super great corner push. 50% across the screen. It's lit. Fam. AF.
It's so lit, but he's just going to back away. Doesn't want any parts of that.
He jumped low to Dukin. That's very snarky. Glides right over that aerial yoga flame.
Trigger's available. He uses it for pressure.
Oh my goodness.
My turn, not your turn, says Julio. Snuffs Commander Jesse for the first round in the second game.
Did you see the reactions on that overhead? Just to uppercut that yoga spear from the sky. Very nice from Julio.
Got a quick trigger finger, and again, we're back at the pace, a bit of a faster pace. Commander Jesse is not really afraid to go attack.
As you can see, he doesn't want to deal with the multiple Tatsus in the air, instead sliding through on the other end and coming out on the other side.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Dalsum rushdown, Z.
This aggression for Dalsum, certainly not used to it, but did he overcommit and give?
Never count out Ken. Especially not in the corner.
What
3-frame
is
reversal.
that Tatsu? And it came from the front!
Oh, what
Mama,
side?
please, it's the postman!
What side are you on? He knew exactly what he needed to take that one. Julio with the quick mix-up in his back pocket on the same side, Tatsu in a corner knockdown.
Please, for the layman and lay stream monsters back home, what was that Tatsu that you referred to?
So that Tatsu, and the positioning and the timing made it appear that it was going to go to the other side. So it just kind of got into Commander Jesse's head for a second and made the defense fail. He was probably blocking the other way and thinking the Tatsu would go right over his head.
Nasty stuff from Fox. Julio Fuentes. Did he pick that up in Tokyo? What are these reactions? Uncanny. You can tell the youth, the vibrant youth in this young lad on full display here. Uppercutting those yoga spears from such a low distance. Very impressive. It's lit. Both are lit.
More pressure.
What is that Momochi-esque movement with that feint into the throw?
Commander Jesse slapping his way out.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Committed to the Shoryuken, didn't get paid for it.
Just wants to toe tap him, but Julio's gaining ground.
A lot of toe taps. Knock, knock, knock.
So much patience from Commander Jesse. He was worked in the corner for what felt like an eternity, but he didn't take any bad teleports. He waited till a good time.
Great slide. Opening gambit. Flailing with the heavy kicks now. Burns his critical art correctly. Oh, wait. A little too far. Will he chase after? What is that? Oro
Wow.
setup. Are we playing third strike here? What's
Elementary
going on?
school mix-ups, but sometimes they go.
Did the Frieza death ball and just evaporated the Ken planet. Oh, post standing curse. I don't think he wanted that.
I think that super is still kind of flustering Julio just a little bit, but it's match round for Commander Jesse. Julio doesn't have a lot of time to get it together.
Please.
The slide will do it. And an upset. Julio has been running rampage through the United States, but right now it's Commander Jesse over Fox Julio Fuentes. NorCal over SoCal.
That's
if I'm not mistaken.
the collective communities of California just sighing depending on which side you were on the fault line. But let's take a closer examination of that in the Score Esports replay.
All right, we're watching some Julio versus...
that whiff punish was beautiful. That's something that Sim always has to look for in this matchup. And because of that whiff punish, things ended up not going that well. But here's Jesse now trying his own pressure. Sim certainly has that capability.
And it's crazy to me because Jesse...
Mid-range zoning was there too.
He plays such an aggressive Dalsum that you can see right now, just teleporting in all the time and a beautiful shimmy right there to take that round.
Yeah, who says he has slow walk speed? So that he was zoning and controlling that whole round.
But then Ken happened.
Then Ken happened.
And then
Ken happened. And then you know what happened after that? It was Ken.
And then Ken happened.
Ken happened after that.
Yep. But again, now here, look at this patience from Commander Jesse. He is just finding his right moment, and the one time Julio jumped,
Exactly.
he got the teleport under there.
Yeah, and then it was looking like it was going to be maybe another approach, another comeback by Julio, but no, Jesse gets it. Congrats to him. Let's go back to the boys.
And this is going to be a international slobber knocker. I've heard that the